I'm just here to say, nobody is more corrupt than the police. But did you see the video of the young brother in Duval County who got punched by the cops? And I was just talking about how depressing it is watching something like that, knowing that if those cops are bold enough to do that, they must not be worried about the repercussions of what happens after beating up a motorist before he even get out his car, who was showing his hands and everything. So I'm saying, like, I'm not ashamed to admit I'm a depressed man, but the people who I fear the most are the police. Because if you shoot at them, you're public enemy number one. You really are tied down when it comes to dealing with the police in this nation. You can't justify nothing you do in retaliation. And this poor brother, who was so strong and resilient, had to take what them crooked cops offered him. And most of the time I turn away from images like this when I see it on TV.
Absolutely.
But I watched it as much as I was allowed to see. And I'm just here to say, nobody is more corrupt than the police.
That is fact.
Nothing is more of a threat to us than the police, in my opinion. You need to be ready. We need to be ready. Listen, I want my black people in this nation to understand. They started out one way with who they grabbing, but all these laws that are being passed is set up where they can grab anybody and disappear you. If they grabbing people off the street, I know my history in this country. They're gonna grab me off the street. I normally do the opposite because I fear for my life.